This is exactly how I went from being broke, getting kicked out of college, and working at a factory to making 6 figures, supporting my family, and getting my dream cars by trading Forex, and how you can be one of the first to capitalize on a brand new opportunity to achieve the same results I did in a less than longer time. My name is Mike Rito, and most people know me as the handsome, successful, 6-figure trader whose life is pretty much a video game at this point. But what they don't know is that life wasn't always this good to me. As a matter of fact, it was far from it. Before I made it big, I was just an average high school student getting C's in my report card with no real plan going forward other than one day becoming a graphic designer. But when I found out how much money graphic designers actually make, I wasn't too excited about that idea anymore. With no real plan, I just went through the motions and gave college a try. I figured I'd just get a business degree, but then I realized a business degree seemed way too broad. But then again, so was my plan for life. One day, my parents told me I should pursue mechanical engineering. Not only because it made me some money, but because I love cars. I love cars because growing up as a kid, I always used to play this game called Midnight Club Dub Edition and Need for Speed Underground. So I was like, yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. Except mechanical engineering, man, I had to do a lot of math, and I suck in math. So that's twice I was left feeling lost and unsure of what I was gonna do for money. I know very well what it's like to be tight on money, and I did some things I would never do again just to make a quick buck. Now, I actually ended up getting kicked out of school after my roommate got me caught up in some trouble on campus. Now, this was my wake-up call. It was the point in my life that I knew something needed to change. Thankfully, I was able to finish college and get my degree. So now that I graduated college, I'm all set for a successful future, right? Wrong. Even with the college degree, I went to 10 job interviews and didn't land a single one of them. Can you imagine how discouraging that feels? I went through all the college, taking all the tests, paying the tuition just to end up without a job. Now, my cousin invited me to come work with him at a factory and climb my way up the mechanical ladder. It was the best option I had, so I figured, why not? I worked at a factory for 6 months. But every day that I clocked in, I couldn't get over the fact that I had a whole degree and here I am wasting my life. Now, I knew I had bigger dreams than this, and I knew I envisioned better for my life. But I was left asking myself, is this all I'm ever going to be? Is this really how it ends? Is this as good as life really gives for me? Now, around 2018, a mean trend was popping off on social media. A trend involving people trading the foreign exchange market, commonly known today as Forex. I saw people hyping up this thing called Forex, throwing seminars inside their house, and a bunch of other crazy things. And while a lot of it was mainly just noise, I knew the people who were actually successful at trading Forex were winning big time, and I immediately knew it was a way out for me. What's funny is, when I was in college, my fraternity gave me a line name called Foreign Exchange, even though I didn't know what Forex was at the time, because I looked foreign. Shout out to my grandmother from Belize. I remembered this and realized Forex trading has to be my cargo. Now, at the time, it seemed like everybody was doing Forex, but a lot of them were really just MLM pyramid schemes that weren't really taking it serious. But I wasn't here for the hike and the parties. I wanted the real deal. I took it upon myself to seek out legitimate mentors and take it seriously, even after all of the hype dying on. Now, when I met my main mentor, she was big on self-development, and she introduced me to certain healthier habits. She influenced me to start reading self-help books, which ultimately allowed me to untap new parts about myself that helped me in my trade. All of the Forex leaders eventually ended up asking me to teach their groups because they knew I actually knew what I was talking about. As a matter of fact, my biggest day in the market stands at $17,000 to this day. Forex trading isn't just about winning one big time go. It's about being consistently profitable so that you can not only stay in the game, but also you can steer your account over a long run. Now, as someone who put in the work to learn a skill that can truly make a difference for my life looks completely different now. I don't need to clock in at the factory no more. I don't need to be left wondering how I'm going to get by or if there's a cap on my life. I have the freedom to do what I want and live pretty much a free road life, just like a video game. Now, I still have a love for cars too, except now, instead of just working on cars, I get to drive my dream cars. I've had 15 of them in total, and I'm always excited when it's time to upgrade to the next one. The freedom that trading has given me doesn't just stop at what I can do for myself, but it also allowed me to take care of others. My old parents used to stay in a one-bedroom apartment. Now, not only am I able to help them with their debt, but but I'm also able to help them get their own house. I can give my family all of the gifts they want. I can give my friends all of the gifts they want, and I can travel wherever I want. But now that I had the financial freedom I wanted my entire life, there's something much bigger I want to pursue now, a brand new purpose. And that purpose is to help others who are currently in a similar situation that I was in achieve the same happy ending that I got in less time than it took me. I want to show them everything I wish I knew when I first started. And that's exactly why I'm launching this exclusive community for motivated individuals who know that they are destined for more in life and have what it takes to become a profitable Forex day trader. But this community is not for everyone. This community is for people who feel like they're stuck or where they're at in life with no solid game plan to achieve better, for people who are uncomfortable with the idea of working the 9-to-5 lifestyle for the rest of their lives, and for the people that simply just want better for themselves. This community is for people that want to free up their time, escape obligations that are holding them back, provide not only for themselves but for their loved ones like their family, their friends, or even their partner. It's also for people that want to be able to go anywhere at any time without having to check in or take time off. It's also for the people that want to cut out all the noise in their life that isn't making a positive impact on their life and actually learn what it means to practice gratitude, patience, discipline, confidence, and knowing that they can achieve anything they want to. This community is for real action takers and not for the ones who are all talk but never actually do anything to back up their claims, think Forex trading is just a partying and popping bottles all the time, or even think Forex trading is just a way to get rich quick without taking any risk. What people usually see from my story is the happy ending, the car, the lifestyle, but they didn't get to see all of the hardship, the confusion, the trial, the error, the learning that I had to put in to get here. I had to learn everything from scratch and scramble to pull all of the pieces together. But thankfully, our community makes the entire process much easier to understand and execute in 7 phases. In phase 1, we're gonna reprogram your mind to free yourself from your limited beliefs that are holding you back. In phase 2, we'll unlock your untapped levels of commitment, patience, discipline. We're gonna help you harness it so that you have the proper mental foundation required to be a successful Forex trader. Phase 3, you're gonna learn everything you need to know to be a successful Forex trader through the use of the Blueprint 2.0 course, the community posts, and the live coaching calls. In phase 4, you're gonna learn the advanced techniques that I use in order to trade Forex for a living full time. In phase 5, you'll be applying what you learned while following the best practices to stay in the game. In phase 6, you'll be able to earn rewards, not just for following the best trading practices, but also for remaining consistently active in the community through our monthly challenges. And phase 7 is the most exciting part, because this is the phase where you step into your new life as a full-time profitable trader without having to rely on me. That's right, my goal for you is that you won't need me or anyone else to be consistently profitable as a full-time trader. And once you complete all 7 of these phases, you'll be able to understand the market and what it takes to become a profitable trader, deciding your own work hours, getting to do whatever you want, and living the life you've been waiting on for so long. But what makes this community so exclusive and different than any other Forex group out there? Number 1, I don't just hand you a course and send you on your way. My team and I are inside the community every single day, answering questions as quickly and thorough as possible. I'm in there hosting live group calls for members to directly engage with me, pick my brain about anything they're confused about. Number 2, I'm always sharing exactly what trade setup ideas I'm looking at with the community. I call these signals. This isn't just me saying everyone buy now or everyone sell now. Signals are another resource you can use to see what I'm seeing in real time, so you can follow along with the thought process that goes into entering and exiting a successful trade. Number 3, anyone can teach you the technicalities of how to read a chart, what buttons do what, but I go in detail about the fundamentals, the psychology behind the charts that are invisible to the average trader. This is what's going to give you the natural edge in the market. Here's exactly what you're going to get if you're selected to join the community. You're going to get my entire Forex trading course, which breaks down everything you need to know to start trading Forex on the right foot. I usually charge over $700 for this alone, but I'm giving this entire course to members of the community. You're going to get live group coaching calls with me where you can ask me any questions you're still struggling with and get a live detailed answer directly from me. You're also going to get access to my signal trading alerts that I mentioned earlier, so it's even easier for you to find solid entries and exits in the market. I usually charge $100 a month for these signals alone, but this is included in your membership. And just by being a member of the community, not only can you engage and share ideas with other members, but you can also get rewarded for staying active. You don't even have to be that good of a trader to win some of our challenges, because some of them are solely based off of how engaged you are in the community. And winners of these challenges are rewarded with free membership periods, one-on-one calls with me, and more. With all of these things being included with the community membership, My team keeps on insisting that I charge a lot for access. Not only because I charge people thousands for the same valuable information, but because of all of the success stories that have come from it. For example, Isaiah flipped his trading account from $600 to $8,000 in 3 weeks. Prior to that, he had only been doing Forex for about 4 months in a demo account. Antonio, he went the extra mile during his training and put in the work. He started trading live and flipped $300 into $1,000 his first week. And then the following week, he took that $1,000 and had his biggest trading day of $5,800. The following week, he made another $3,200 for a total of about $9,000 in just a few weeks. Jabbar, he was able to quit his job after making his whole year's salary and withdrew it after locking in with me. This is why my team keeps urging me to charge at least $1,000 a month for this, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna charge that much, not even close, because I know who it is that I'm trying to help. And who I'm trying to help was me before I made it, when I was struggling not too long ago, because I understand exactly what it is that you might be struggling with right now. And the whole point is to help those that want it but are also serious enough to invest in themselves. As more and more people join, it's very likely that we'll eventually have to raise the price. So if you're watching this, then you still have time to get in now. And if you're selected to join, you'll get early bird pricing forever, even if the price goes up after you join. Now please keep in mind that spots will fill up pretty fast, because about 200 people have been asking me to do this for a while now. So if you're tired of waiting on life to do nothing and you're ready to commit to yourself and experience the life of a successful Forex trader without working for someone else, spending thousands for a college degree, or having to learn by making all the same mistakes that I did, click the button below this video and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.